Hi everyone, my name is Saurav Asif Chaudhary and today's date is 27th October 2021 and today's topic name is multi-threading in Java. So in this topic we will discussing about what is multi-threading, use of multi-threading and advantages of multi-threading and example of the multi-threading. Let's start with what is multi-threading. Multi-threading in Java is a process which execute multiple threads simultaneously. We can use multi-threading than multitasking because threads are independent and which use the same memory area and it cannot allocate the separate memory area, so it will save the memory. For that we can use the multi-threading over multitasking. Then discuss the advantages of multi-threading. Multi-threading is used, threads are the independent, so we can perform the multiple operation at the same time. Then user cannot block. We can perform the multiple operation at the same time because multi-threading we can run the multiple threads at the same time, means same time. Then for every operation there is a thread, so we can we can done multiple operations at the same time by using multi-threading, and from this we can save the time. Then let's discuss the scenario. If we can log in on the any ERP account and there are 5 users to use this ERP account at the same time, then we cannot use multi-threading in this ERP. So in this case, first user can use the ERP account, and then till the operations of the first user completed, we other user cannot use this. These all the user are on the waiting. So in this case we can it require the time. So in this case we can use the multi-threading and avoid this time. By using multi-threading, at a time all these 5 users can use their account at the same time and done the multiple operations on the ERP account with at the same time. By using multi-threading we can achieve this and save the time. Then to achieve multi-threading there are different methods are used to achieve the multi-threading. Let's discuss this method. First method is get priority method. By using get priority method we can get the priority of this thread. Then second is set priority. By using set priority method we can set the priority of this thread. Then another method is yield method. If we apply yield method to any thread, then in this case we can at the time of thread executing, if in case thread 1 and thread 2 are executed at the same time, at this time this by using yield method to thread second, this thread will be on waiting and thread T1 will be execute first. Then after some time thread 2 will be executed. So this method is used to. Then start method is used to start the main thread. And let's discuss the simple example. We can create the thread 1. To make this thread 1 as a thread, we can extend it by thread. By extending it with thread, we can make it thread 1 as a thread. Then, as we know, JVM will need main method to run the program. So in this thread, we can also require the one method, which is run method. By using run method, we can start the thread. So in run method, we can write the sysout hi. Then we can create another thread 2, and in this thread we can extend thread, and we can write the method run, and in this method we can sysout hello, and in main method we can create the object of thread 1 and thread 2 as a t1 and t2. And to start main thread we can call the method t1 dot start and t2 dot start. So in this case, main thread will be start the thread 1 and thread 2, and we can write the another statement like sysout hello everyone. So in this case, by running this code, main thread will be start thread 1, thread t1 and thread t2, and also print the hello everyone. So this is the scenario of the multi-threading. In this case, we can run the multiple thread at the same time in the multi-threading, and we can save the time from using multi-threading. This is all the information about the multi-threading, how to use multi-threading, etc. Thank you.